I'm doing my best to draw like the great Jordi Bernay. Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Subliteral Network. I make art and comics, and thanks for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe and to leave your feedback in the comments. I post art daily, 5 days a week on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and this is a roundup of that work in case you missed it, with a little more detailed description added. You can read my Una the Cave Bunny comics free at radiocomics.com, and please visit my Patreon page if you'd like to support my work. All these links are in my description and bio, and please watch till the end so you don't miss anything. Sometimes I'll post scans without running them through Photoshop. I'll just basically post a section of the raw scan so you can see some of the blue pencil and some of the, you can get a clearer idea of the process that I'm doing. It's sort of, you're looking at it behind the scenes a little bit. But I've talked before about should I fix up old work or do new work, and I'm kind of 50-50 on it. But this one is a brand new piece of work. I'm thinking that I learn more by doing new work rather than trying to fix up old work. So I recently did a few commissions for somebody, and this was kind of an extra little drawing that I threw in there. It's drawn in ink, marker, and white china crayon on toned tan paper. So when I did this, I was thinking of the great Jordi Bernay, who drew the Torpedo 1936 comic strip, and as far as I know, he's still drawing it today. And he just does this beautiful brush work, and he has this flowing line, and I love that old style, just very competent, very good, skillful comic work that was done in the past, and the kind of tradition that Jordi Bernay is still working in. Now, from my Una the Cave Bunny comics, this is one of my favorite pages of all time. I used to do the lettering on my comic pages just before the inking, but later on, I guess for speed's sake, I just started doing the art, finishing that off, and then applying the lettering on top of that. So I started out doing my lettering by drawing it out on Bristol board and lettering it with pens and stuff the way I used to, scanning it in, and then pasting the scans over the lettering. But nowadays I use almost an entirely digital process now, digital fonts and balloons and stuff made in Photoshop. But this was, and kind of probably always will be, my favorite way of drawing Una. Big panels, she's in action, she's doing something. This is a redraw of a head from an old comic that I did that I'm fixing up. It might kind of be the last time that I spend time working on an older comic to make it look better. The one that I picked has a lot of nice drawing in it that I do enjoy, but for example, this head I'm fixing because there's various parts of it that didn't come out so well. But there's always the question, should you do a new comic or spend time fixing your old comics? And I feel over time I've just decided that it's better to do new comics because the whole comes out better. You're not constantly chasing after small mistakes. So I just find it, you can go back on old comics and fix and fix and fix and just never end up being 100% happy. You might be better off just taking it and doing the whole thing over again, because years go by and you learn so much and your technique sharpens so much that you're losing just by going back and fixing old comics rather than making something entirely new that reflects the growth of the skills that you've been working on over the years.